Welcome to Baltimore, Maryland. About 50 miles up the road, we're going to stop for fuel, top off the tanks, top off the reefer. It's 5:30 in the morning. I got started early. I started about 2 o'clock in the morning. Get out here before the traffic gets crazy, you know what I mean? Been here quite a few times in my trucking career. Traffic's starting to pick up a little bit. I probably could have drove the whole day yesterday and got closer to my delivery. Delivering in New Jersey, just across the border. In the distance is Domino Sugars. Says stay in lane, so we'll just rock the hammer lane here. Ooh, she's bright. Holy smokes. Almost need my friggin' sunglasses. Hope you're not claustrophobic. We're going under the harbor. They don't want you switching lanes in tunnels because it increases the chance of an accident. And the worst place to have an accident in the world is inside a tunnel. Starting to climb. There you go. Keep trucking on the 95 north. I think I've got maybe 100 miles to go, and I don't deliver until 8 o'clock tonight, so we got 50 miles or 44 miles till my fuel stop, and then another 20 miles after that. Try to find a parking spot for the day. I'm gonna chill and edit some video. I've been messing around with my Ableton Move, and I'm trying to figure out a way to do a live show with it running. I think I can utilize my Rode microphones for that to work. Use my Rode microphones as an interface. So, no promises, but if I do figure it out, it'll be a members only live stream. Good morning, kids. So we're we're leaving Kearney's Point, New Jersey, and we're heading over the Delaware Bridge. Is it just called the Delaware Bridge, or is there a name for it? Anyway, we're heading over to Baltimore, pick up a load of bread, take that on down to Georgetown. Get on down Georgia. This bridge made the news a couple months ago, where there was a truck driver that, I don't know if he fell asleep or just wanted to sleep with the fishes, but he drove off the side of the bridge on the other side. We'll see if they fixed it. Leaving New Jersey, just crossed into Delaware. The weather's been really gloomy. Today it's not raining though. So yeah, right on the other side of these construction vehicles is where the dude drove off the bridge. Not this one, but the next one. The guy in that truck's gonna friggin' block me. I'll slow it down a little bit. So right where that red crane thing is, that's where the dude drove off the bridge. Yeah, you can still see the damage. There's no way the driver survived. I'll have to look the story up again and see if they even found the truck. I'm sure they found the truck. So you never know sometimes. That's why before we drive, we always check in with the guy upstairs. Be like, hey man, watch over my truck, for I will convey, I will steer my conveyance. Just need a little bit of help from the guy upstairs. Rolling up on a toll plaza. Been noticing that my drive wise, the scale bypass thing, hasn't been working lately. So I'm a little nervous whether or not my easy pass is going to work too. Tight fit. Yellow light. And we're paid. Alright, easy pass is still working. Looking for the 295 south. So we merge. Excuse me people, I'm merging. There we go. get on down to Baltimore. This load that I'm picking up, I've picked up before. It's a load of bread, and it's going to wind up at a Chick-fil-A distribution warehouse in Georgia. So no, Chick-fil-A does not bake their own bread. They contract it out to somebody else. This Honda needs to come over. Go for it, girl. If I see your turn signal, I'll yield for you. I'll slow her down. I'll let you out. But when you just come wandering over with no turn signal, it's when you make an enemy for life. I hold grudges too. $64 miles to go to my pickup. It is about 10 o'clock in the morning. Some of my friends have already gone live and they're having a little morning coffee show. Jumping on the Pulaski Highway. We're only a couple miles from my pickup. Look at all the trash. Jeez. What's up, Baltimore? Get in there and pick up your trash. Bouncy, bouncy roads, bouncy roads, bouncy roads. Bouncy, bouncy roads. Jeez, feels like Flint, Michigan. I was here, I think, a month or two ago, so I know where I'm going to pick up. 1.2 miles and make a left. I'll go down a tiny little road, little 2-lane road. The leaves are a-changing. Oof. Get this load picked up and head her on down the highway. What is today? Today's the 14th, right? And this load doesn't deliver in Georgia till the Monday, the morning of the 16th. So there's a chance I can maybe get it dropped. These newer trucks have a California compliance sticker, and every year I think they gotta do like a little smog check kind of thing. drive through the shop and make sure the truck gets inspected. I had a safety inspection last week when I was in Laredo, so that's all good. Yeah, today's October 14th. A quarter mile, I gotta turn left. I'm gonna go ahead and sneak on over. Clearance is 13'8". Am I gonna make it? Yeah, I didn't hear any crunches back there. I think we made it. Okay, so not this stoplight, but the one after it, I think, is where I'm turning. Kids need a boat. It's a trophy boat. It is 66 degrees outside. Today's the first day I've worn a sweater this year. I really don't need it, but I just need a hug. And a sweater is a nice hug. You know how it goes. Pompeian olive oil. Look at that. I love that brand. That's a good brand of olive oil. Okay, at this light we're turning left. Where it says no left turn from certain times of the day. I don't care about your sign, I'm turning left. Because I know where I'm going. Right up the street here, and then we got a real difficult right-hand turn. Oh, man. I'm gonna block both lanes a little bit. So we're coming into a blind driveway. Right here. Try not to hit the curb. Try not to hit the pole or the curb. And we are here.
A few moments later.
All right, we are loaded. Only took like 30 minutes, I think, if even that. I did a vertical live on YouTube saying hi to the kids. That's always cool to do a vertical live, because every once in a while, I'm trying to get a fly out of the truck. Every once in a while, you'll see somebody younger asking questions about the industry and what I do and how I do it. Let's get away from the dashboard a little bit. We're all pre-trucked and we get to roll. The gate's on a sensor, I just got to get close to it. Right about here. We're in Baltimore. I'm gonna button hook this turn a little bit. It is 67 degrees here in Baltimore. Baltimore, Maryland. here a couple months ago. According to the GPS, we're going to be making a left on Eastern Avenue. Raise your glass, that's salute. Nice little bar. Oof. Okay, so at that stoplight, I'm turning left. Doesn't hurt to be nice to people every once in a while. Stay green. Stay green. Stay green. Stay green. Turned yellow. Oh, harsh turn. Wonder what the clearance is on this bridge. We're about to find out. Wonder what the clearance is on this bridge. We're about to find out. I wonder what the clearance is on this bridge. We're about to find out. I wonder what the clearance is on this bridge. We're about to find out. A lot of Mexican restaurants here. Dominican cuisine. A Dominican restaurant? Oh my god, it smells so good here right now. There's Chinese food. You gonna make it, brother? You got it? You got it. You got it, bro. Yeah, you wouldn't believe how amazing it smells here right now. We're between a Dominican restaurant, a Mexican restaurant, and a Chinese restaurant. Oh my god. I think that's a green light. Their lights are twisted. Kind of a neat place. I wouldn't want to live in one of those houses though. I gotta have a little bit more room. There's a church. Johns Hopkins Medicine, Bayview campus. It's crazy how quickly we went from like an older downtown area to, you know, private equity. Oh, and 6/10 of a mile, I gotta make a right. We'll let that traffic clear that's next to us, and we'll start heading over to the right-hand lanes. It's a new Prius. The new Prius looks kind of cool. They made it look like a Tesla. Yellow light. The Cocoa Market on the corner of Eastern Ave and Dundalk here in Baltimore. I think we're at Bayview. Not exactly in Baltimore. We're gonna zigzag around and get on the highway. Oh, why am I yawning? Am I tired? No, not really. We're doing okay. When's this light gonna turn green? The second I take a sip of water, that's when. Green light. That guy gotta make the turn. Yeah, he made it. Wouldn't have want to have been standing on that sidewalk though. Hurry up, lady, get in your car. Up here we're making a right. Taking 95 south. South and head towards Washington. Washington, D.C. I wish people would use their turn signals. Speed it up, Bo. How's that for an on-ramp? get our Tokyo drift on. All right, full throttle. Hang on. We're going really fast now. Hold on to your britches. Grab onto your pantaloons. All right. We're gonna be going into a tunnel, huh? Get the air conditioning going because I get hot. Because I'm hot-blooded. Check it, see. Coming up on the port of Baltimore, right? I think that's what this is. I see a lot of shipping, and that's where they unload containers. I think I was here, what, yesterday? It's hard for me to keep track of time because I just drive and sleep and sleep and drive and drive and sleep and sleep and drive and sleep and sleep and sleep and drive and drive and drive and sleep. And then the next day I sleep and drive and drive and drive and sleep and sleep and drive and sleep and sleep and sleep and sleep and drive and drive and drive and sleep. But I never sleep while I'm driving. Welcome to Baltimore. You kids ready to go underneath the ocean? Speed limit's 55. Lock it in to 55. Eventually. There we go. Yeah, the last time I came through here it was like 2 o'clock in the morning, and they had all the lights on in the tunnel. It was like passing into daylight. It's kind of rough on the eyes. We're at the bottom of the river right now. Can you believe that? All that water above us just threatening to crush and extinguish our life force. All that has to happen is the tunnel collapse. Turn on my lights. You're supposed to turn on your lights when you're in a tunnel. You're supposed to take your sunglasses off too. Do you ever get nervous driving close to these little, it's like a little fence next to the walkway, the emergency walkway? All right, we're cool. We have survived a tunnel. Welcome to Baltimore Peninsula. There's some was about to say Amtrak, but that's M-A-R-C. Maryland Area Regional